So, first try the makeup tutorial. I'm gonna show you how I do the male look from the split face thing I did earlier. And that's actually quite easy. So normally if you would go out with this, I would recommend using a primer or anything so your makeup sticks. But I'm not gonna do that now since quarantine time. So I use NYX foundation, but you can use any foundation you want. Just for the male thing, you don't even actually need foundation that bad, because depending on what look you're gonna do, it's you might want natural skin. But I always use full cover stuff cause drag. And I'm gonna start with that now. So I'm not as professional as I make myself seem all the time, so I'm just gonna rub this on my face here. Might have made that thing a bit much. So that I have a nice foundation to work with. So everything from here on out is also quite easy. I take a normal brush, but you can use your fingers. I started using my fingers for this, and that works quite fine. Then you go into cream contour. You don't have to use some expensive shit like this. The way I learned it was with easy powdering and stuff, but I feel like cream contour goes better. You can also use eyebrow stuff for that. That also works quite fine. But let's see about this. So I'm going to try to come more up there, since I'm not going to use the mirror now anyway. But that's nothing much I can do, so I'm going to try this standing up. So basically what you're doing is finding the right brush. You go in here with the dark ones, and what I do is do a very intense contour. And normally if you do the woman contour, you just go beneath your cheekbone and somewhere up here. I don't do that. I really want to cut that side of my face off. So I'm going to do that. See what I do? I just follow the structure here, do a slight curve downwards. And then I'm going to sharpen the face a little bit, so I make it look deeper while shading under here. You're not going to see all of this after, oh, wrong color, after I put the beard thingy on, but trust me, it does something. We're going to blend this after we're done. So what you do with the male, what you don't do with the female, is you go here with your nose. Normally you would go do this V-shapey thingy that you don't do. You basically draw a straight line from your eyes down your nose, because that makes your nose look thicker and more manly. And a bit under here so it sticks out more. So I'm not like perfect at this is just how I do it. Also, if you know Landon Sider, she does this all the time. That's where I got it. I'm gonna shape my skull a bit more here, like basically where your forehead leaves the flat and curves into the back. That's where you want to shade a bit more, so your face looks more bulky, basically. I gotta actually became a person who does makeup tutorials. I'm just realizing that about now, but sure. Yeah, that. So yeah, that okay. I'm gonna blend that in. Afterwards, I'm gonna do the brows and the eye area, and then we're already nearly done. Then we can do the beard. And trust me, all of this goes super fast. So I'm gonna look a bit more into my mirror now, because that's easier to do than the camera. But you're seeing what I'm doing, and well, I bet this isn't the first tutorial you see. So blending is something you might know already. So this is already getting a bit spotty, because I'm not as good at this as I want to be. With the cheek contour, normally you would bring stuff upwards to shape your cheekbone. I bring it down in this instance, because you see, it cuts the face. And we want to straight cut it, harsh lined face, and I use 2 less of my contour here. So you can see that better. Also, without primer, this doesn't stick out as much. Because you push it more like into the skin than onto it. So, if I had video effects, I could do a time lapse here, but I don't. So, enjoy me beating myself. If you're lazy, which is totally okay, you can also just do this. And I wouldn't recommend it. It kind of gets even more spotty than what I'm doing here. So, but here that's totally okay because nobody's gonna see that. So, on with here. So you will notice that it gets a bit more spotty in the face area here, but that's okay because we're gonna shade around the eyes a lot. Yeah, we need that. So this contouring palette I'm using is new, and I'm not entirely used to how it works yet. So, and then another shadow I like to do is this one. But this is kind of an individual question because, yeah, you want to do your face your way. And that really makes you age a bit. And again, it looks more bulky overall. So we've done that, and on camera it looks like I did nothing or just body stuff. Doesn't matter, trust me, this always looks better in pictures than it does in moving image. So eyes, yeah. I'm gonna use another palette for that because I have the luxury to do that. But you don't need to. Honestly, if you get a powder like this, you can do everything I'm doing right now. So, where's my brush for my eyebrows? So if you enjoy seeing me fail, this is your time. Because I'm not good at that. Eyebrows are a mystery to me. So, but what I'm basically doing always is I do the first shape here and then I try to do a very straight eyebrow, just exaggerating the brows I already got. That's the nice thing about Drag King looks, you don't have to glue shit down. And go there, down. You see what I'm doing and why I'm saying I'm not that good with brows. And now we go into the not symmetrics. So there, see that already is overdrawn. That's also not as flat as I wanted it to be, but basically how I orient myself is I'm going with a straight line until I reach the thing I just shaded when my forehead does the curve to the back, basically. So, and then this. La-di-da-di-da. On the other hand, if you want to be a realistic man who doesn't do his eyebrows, which seems to be the normal thing, so this doesn't really matter if you do this super clean. And after I did the lining, I'm just going to fill that out. If you want to do this a bit more professional than I do, you can use like 3 different powders and go from lighter to darker. But I'm a lazy bitch, so I wouldn't do. I only do that for money, and also I don't know how to. This takes some seconds. I'm sorry, but we're gonna be done in a minute. So this fade out I did here wasn't necessarily planned. It's basically okay. So as you might guess, this is a practice thingy. You get better at this the more often you do it. There's some techniques and things you might want to learn or might want to know about, but in the end it's practice, practice, practice. You gotta learn the angles and shapes of your face and how stuff is made and what thing works on you and what doesn't. Sorry, I'm badly concentrated when I'm doing makeup. I hate talking while doing that. Which is not true. I curse all the time because stuff doesn't work. So why the fuck won't you fill that out? Why? By the way, Sleek Contouring Palette, my best friend. Way better than the next one I have, not because it blends so well, but because it stays on. And that's a good thing here. So, these are the brows. Now I look like clownish, maybe? Maybe I could correct that. Can we take a try? Yeah, whatever. It's about how it's done. Then it looks good in the end. So, next, the eyes in itself. So here I just use my fucking finger because, again, male drag. I go in with the darkest shade I have and I just tip it on the eyelid a bit. And with another finger, I just smooth it out. Because that's make the eye look deeper. And since we're going for a somewhat natural male look, without makeup, eyes just are darker sometimes. Whoop, whoop. See? So what I like to do is go with the shading a bit up towards the brow here. And fade that out too, because that also accentuates the nose a little bit, as you might see in the bad lighting we have here. This is not made for what I'm doing. So, all of it. And also some bits under the eye, like directly. That works quite well for me, at least. That makes the eyes look smaller overall. So if you're doing this yourself, again, in a close look mirror, as you might see now, this won't look that perfect, but it does from like a meter away. And in stage lights. And the more often you do it, the better you learn what colors look more natural on you, what works better. It's a learning process. I'm doing drag for 2 years now and I still haven't figured everything out, but you get there, promise. Once you start, the learning curve is quite steep. So, more for under the eye. Sorry for the perspective thingy. I literally drilled a hole into my wall so I could do this fast. Like real YouTuber. So yeah, okay. That's not ideal, but it's there. Which is my makeup motto. So, yeah, okay. So we're gonna do the interesting thing. What I did for the beard, I did recently is toothbrush. Toothbrush is your best friend. I take shit I've cut out here. I just dip it lightly into dark color and then I go over my face. So don't use too much color because then it just smears. And as you can see in the first steps, you see the shape of the toothbrush thingies. But the more you do that, and the farther you get away and the more you change the angle in which you do it, the more that will vanish. So, if I could change my gender any day, which I would really like to, I would be a man with a 3-day unshaved beard. I like that for myself. I think that would fit my face so well. So I'm going to do an illusion of a bit more than that now because it's easier to do. What other drag kings do is, and that might sound ewish to you, but I heard it works. They take the hair they shave off from like under the armpits or the legs, or from cutting their hair, and just glue that back onto their face. But there are also lace front beards in costume stores that work really well, but I couldn't afford them. And other ones use cut up mascara brushes to achieve the same effect. With a fake beard that you paint is always the same thing. The farther you look away, the better it is, and the more you get a still picture than a moving thing. But you see where I'm going with this. So just lots and lots and lots and lots of brushing stuff. Right, I got better the first time. So really trying to use the phony mirror, but yeah, well, if you want to add more dimension, do a lighter one too. So that gives you, yeah, some different hair color. Don't be stupid as I was this morning and forget this part under your chin. If you want to, you can fade out the beard up until here, but that depends on the look you're doing. You want to look like a clean-shaved little boy or like a woodpecking man? Your choice. Everything over that is fine. So we're getting somewhere with that beard now. Oh, and I just realized I still have the parts of the lipstick from this morning. That's the realness. So, as you can see, the beard works as a shading tool as well. So, what did I forget by looking at my face? Yeah, I might just cover my lip with something normal. So, just try this shape here. That looks better. So, this is an unnecessary step. If you washed off the lipstick, you lose lastly. If you did that, yeah. Just trying to get the pink away, which worked. Now my lips look even more dry. That's also kind of a thing. So, it's basically what you gotta do. That's the whole thing. I normally set it with some powder or some spray. That works quite fine. Yeah, don't be irritated by the brows too much. Things you can do if you want to with this look is you can use a bit more highlight depending on what face you want to do. For example, I do slight highlight here, as a slight lighter contour, like I haven't done this. This color for up here to make it, yeah, to make the bone stand out. So, and not onto the nose because we're not a woman today. Yeah, and then I blend that. Normal blending sponge again. Beauty sponge is best friends. So what that does is, between the socket of the eyes and the eyes in general, and the shading of everything, you just have like a more, your cheekbones still come through. So that's the two clean line on such a clean line on the beard. Look, I can't talk anymore. So just fade out here. So yeah, that's the thing basically. I'm just and then just, yeah, style your hair whatever way you want. Don't fuck up your brows the way I did, and you're good to go. I advise you if you're doing this look for more than just a quarantine pastime, I would advise you to fix it with some powder. Don't use too cheap ones though. And setting spray, my best friend. Whoa, that worked. So yeah, that's the whole look. You can go in with some powder if you want to deepen it at some points. I don't usually do that because yeah, I do it more for stage. But in general, what you would do is just take your finger, deepen your contour, just tap it. That's the thing basically. So yeah, I hope that was somewhat helpful to you. I don't think I have any advice left. If you got questions, comment section and anything. So I'm gonna go back to my Superman quarantine. Bye.